Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm back on here again. And if ain't nobody sick and tired of me yet, I'm just gonna go ahead and move in and do my video. But before I do my video, please like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so y'all can get notifications every time I post. So today I decided to come on here because I do have a story time. Well, it's not weird. Just let me say this. I have nothing against the LGBT community. I have nothing against if you're transgender or your preference is sex, you gay, you bisexual. It is what it is. Everybody on their own wavelengths, and I don't think of you as a less of a human or different. But when you just be a bitch and you just a bitch of a bitch, I'm going to kind of make fun of you and fuck with you because who wouldn't? You're being a bitch. So this story time is about this one time my kids, well, we all know I have two autistic kids. Okay. And they have all kinds of services where they have teachers, they have social workers that can help them out if they need anything or anything like that, like extra help with being put into the right schools or anything like that. But this particular circumstance, they had a social worker that I didn't get the chance to meet. I actually talked to her on the phone. She informed me of her name. We're going to say her name is Miss Mandy. So I get a call from Miss Mandy, and she's letting me know that she's seen that I inquired about my child going to a good special needs school in the city that we're in. So, I mean, I had no problem, with filling her in with stuff, and I had no problem with, needing help as far as with putting them into a good school. Every parent wants that for their child. What parent wouldn't? Anyway, so I talked to her on the phone, and my other child's social worker informed me, asked me, he called me and was like, did you get to see the other social worker? And I was like, no, I didn't. Like, when you not thinking of, you're not really thinking of what sex or whatever is, attached to your child's case, or, anywhere in the community as far as like working with different people, different kinds of people. You never really, I'm not the type that dwell on it. Like, okay, if that person is bisexual, transgender, okay. I mean, it is what it is. Long as they can get the job done as far as what needs to be done with me helping find my kids, specialized schools. It's not a problem with me. So the other social worker, I'm gonna call him Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob informed me that, basically, have I seen Miss Mandy? And I said, no, I haven't seen her. I'll be glad to meet her when she does arrive or whatnot. So, okay. I mean, she arrived. I sat down, and I was like, oh, okay. Come to find out, he was transsexual, which wasn't a big problem for me. He was a nice person. Well, I mean, you had real people being real ignorant about how they would actually call him by his original birth name. That's old folks for you. And you had people that made fun of him, and I don't think that shit was cool at all. But then it got to a certain point when he was cool, but then he started becoming very bitchy, like mean, like Just evil bitchy, like, and I didn't notice it, but certain people did. And it got to a point where he actually was being like a real like bully, and I didn't like it. So I mean, I didn't report him or anything. I didn't say anything because I'm a mom and I'm that type of person. So it got to a minute where it was stuff that was building on me that he was doing, and it got on my fucking nerves. So I had to call the supervisor, talk to him, whatever the case was. I guess that calmed him down a little bit. he got off he got off his high horse. Either way. So one day I was at my family member's house. First I received 3 phone messages. Voicemail messages. And I'm just like, okay, well, who the hell is this? Then I looked and I seen that it was Miss Mandy, and I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe she wanted to talk to me about something. So I called the message, listened to it. It was nothing. It was dead air. Okay. Got another one. Miss Mandy, listen to it. Okay. Dead air. Next thing I know, I look, my phone's ringing. I picked the phone up. Miss Mandy. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I pick up the phone. It wasn't dead air. You heard people talking in the background. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on? So I'm like, hello. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying, like, recognizing, I guess, that they accidentally fucking pocket dialed me, right? So I'm just still sitting here and I'm like, hello. I was like, man, forget this. I hung up the phone. The phone called me back, pocket dialed me again. Okay. And I'm just sitting here listening, and I'm saying hello at the same time, but I'm actually listening, and they're still not, responding. Please tell me why all I heard, next thing I heard was basically, oh my God, I keep sitting on them, and I keep trying to maneuver them and move and tuck them to the side and this, and that. And I'm like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, he was talking about how he was sitting on his balls. And he had a pencil skirt on. He was sitting on his balls. And he was trying to tuck them under. Who the fuck wants to hear about that? Not a lot of people do, but I mean, people, hey, it is what it is. You like what you like, I like what I like. But I don't want to hear, I don't, like, no. Why would I want to hear about somebody sitting on their balls and they have a pencil skirt on? Do me a favor, just get the fucking surgery already. Like, if you plan on doing that, please just get the fucking surgery. Like, I'm getting calls back to back. This dude didn't even know that he was pocket dialing me. And all I keep hearing about is how he was sitting on his penis and balls and how it was uncomfortable. And I'm in my head like, is he wearing women drawers or men drawers? Like, I don't know. Like, what is he wearing? Like, it fascinates me. So I'm just listening. And the phone just hung up. I'm like, I think he caught that. I was listening. He was in a car with somebody fucking else. Like, that's what made the shit worse. So next thing I know, like 20 minutes, he calls me back. He like, Miss Elliott. I'm like, yeah. And he didn't say anything. And I was just like, okay. I said, yeah, I heard your phone pocket dialed me. I heard everything you was talking about. I was like, but we fucking even. We just even. We even, bitch. And hung up. Thank y'all for listening to my story time. Please do not forget to subscribe, share, like, and click the notification bell. And I'll be back soon, y'all. Trust me, I will. But I love y'all. Bye.